It's been a while since I've seen that intro. Hi there. So if you haven't watched me for a while, I used to do a series on this channel called the TRACKLIST Q&A. And that's actually kind of primarily how my channel got known, is just, you know, taking questions and answering them. Actually, I never really answered any of them, so, but just replying to questions in the weirdest possible ways, doing skits and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to bring those back. I did want to make it a little bit more natural though, like me actually answering questions and not just, you know, dicking off the whole time. So I wanted to take a lot of you guys' questions today from my Reddit, my Discord, and my Twitter. So if you want to ask any other questions, those will probably be where I'm taking them in the future. Also, I am wearing a beanie and then I'm wearing a hoodie over it. It's a new fashion trend. I'm starting a lot of those lately. I think it looks pretty neat because you get the ears of the hoodie with the covering my receding hairline of the beanie. It's perfect. So yeah, that said, guys, I have literally no idea what to expect with these videos, but I'm just gonna wing it as I do with most of my videos anyways and see how it ends up going. Best question. Katharina asks, what is your stripper name? I think I've actually answered this one before, and it's how you get your stripper name is you combine the name of the street you first lived on and your first pet name, and you put those together. And I'm pretty sure mine was Simba Encino, which just sounds like the most incredibly Mexican stripper name of all time, which I love. I love it. What's up, ladies? I am Simba Encino. It's perfect. I love it. Do you have any fetishes? Asking for a friend. You know, I really like getting my balls duct taped to the wall. It's probably my favorite thing. Honestly, I feel weird answering this for real, so I'm just gonna leave that as a mystery. We don't know. Just put a big question mark. How old are you really? I thought the emo phase was during the 12 to 18-year-old kids. Anyway, love you to. Wow, it really doesn't seem like you love me. Well, Shanice, I will have you know that this hairstyle is actually gonna make a comeback, and I'm gonna be the first one to the party. Okay, so we'll see who's laughing in the end. How old am I really? I am almost 28. My birthday is in like 4 days, I think. And yes, if you're wondering, I do have a birthday plan, and that birthday plan is to sit on the couch and watch Twilight all day. And I get so many questions. People are like, Destery, why the frick do you just watch Twilight on your birthday every year? And the reason is like, I like to set the bar low, you know? So I don't like to make plans for my birthday. I always am just like, I'm just gonna watch Twilight. That way, if anything other than that, anything better, which like literally anything is better than that. So anything that anyone plans, it's like already a better plan, so I don't have like I don't have high expectations. So, you know, I'm never really disappointed, and that's kind of how I go about life in the same way. I just drift through life, one disappointment at a time. CG807 says, what is your favorite type of ice cream? Mine's Rocky Road. If you ever want to get me one, just saying you may or may not owe me. Okay, all right, guys. Isabella Hope asks, how many finger can you fit on your forehead? Oh, it's because my forehead's massive. Probably 20. Like, so just, you know, I just stack this many. Yeah, probably a good 20. When will your mother host a video? That's actually a really great question. I've asked her before if she wanted to just pop into my What the F news and try to, like, you know, play off that it's actually me. She's always been interested in it. I think that if we were to film a video together, it would be like, I wanted to do like a mom tag and see how much my mom actually knows about me. Cause like we talk and stuff, but we don't really like talk about like, oh mom, what's my favorite movie? Like cause honestly, I don't even know my mom's favorite movie. Does that make me a terrible son? Probably. So I feel like, you know, just getting to know my mom would be interesting for a video. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Will you ever get a haircut? Guys, I am so tired of seeing this comment. I have gotten a haircut before, guys. You do realize this, right? I don't want to harken back to a terrible time called 2013 where I had this on my freaking head. But this happened, all right? You don't remember it because you probably blocked it out as much as I have. I love that the whole reason I even got my haircut to begin with was like, I want to like look presentable and good for my ex-girlfriend's parents, and then my my ex-girlfriend's parents were like, Destery, your hair looks terrible, bro. I'm like, oh great, yeah, that's a real story. Will we ever get that ice cream you promised? Yeah, okay guys, we get it. If you had to pick, who would you rather sleep with, Chris Pratt or Justin Bieber? Is that even a fucking question? On one hand, we have a hilarious dude who would probably treat me right and has real nice muscles, and on the other hand, we have a guy who says baby 57 times in a fucking song and pees in mop buckets. I don't know. Aliga Cox says, how often do you poop? Because I poop like once a week. That's not good. I think the average is like, wait, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna look up how many times should I It's the first fucking result. Oh, I love this. So many other people have had this question. I love it. There is no generally accepted number of times a person should poop. As a broad rule, pooping anywhere from 3 times a day, from 3 times a week. 3 times? What? 3 times a week? What the fuck, dude? Well, we've just stumbled across a conspiracy theory, I believe, guys. As for me, I know that all of you are interested about how many times Destery in a day. Honestly, I don't think this is normal, but I think I poop probably like 3 or 4 times a fucking day. Yeah, and then there's other days where like I'll seriously go a full day without pooping, so I think it's just like I go back and forth. Why am I answering this question? This is fucking ridiculous. Have you ever watched gay porn? Thank you, Noah, for that question. I will say that I've never willingly watched gay porn, but I will say that there was one time that I clicked on just like a heterosexual like porn video, and I saw 2 dudes there, and there was no chick, and I'm like, oh, she probably comes in later, right? No. No, yeah, I guess the girl just forgot to show up, so the guys just got started without her. But I will say, I tried to sit through it. Like, I was like, okay, let's see what this is all about. Does this get my willy hard? It didn't, but you know, to each their own. You know, I'm not gonna judge. Who was your inspiration to make YouTube videos by Big Nath Gaming? So from the beginning, like when I first started YouTube, I actually had watched a Philip DeFranco video, which he does like a lot of news coverage and stuff. It's kind of ironic that I do news coverage now, but I remember watching him, I think in like 2006 or something, and it was like YouTube was first starting out, and I was like, holy shit, like this guy's just literally talking to a camera. I feel like if I was able to do that, I would be like a really cool creative outlet for me to like just be weird on. So that's exactly what I did. I, you know, wrote like a little script of something really weird and random that I could put on my channel, and then that's how it all started. And looking back, I think it was probably the greatest decision of my life. So also, Philip DeFranco, if you are watching this right now, which you're not, but if you ever do one day, I do want to say thank you for inspiring me, and you're an awesome individual. Aberdeen Lola asks, you like jazz? Does this answer your question? Damn, that's good. Honestly, yes, jazz is the one true key to my heart. You play jazz on a first date, and I'm gonna go to Poontown. Strange asks, weirdest smell you like? So I think I'm not alone in liking the smell, but I think ever since I was really little, I've really always enjoyed the smell of gasoline. And it was so bad at one point that like anytime I went to go fill up like my tank or any of my friends' tanks, like I would just like put the thing in and go and like just over and over again. And then my mom actually like told me one time that she's like, you do realize that kills brain cells, right? And I was like, Mom, I'm a genius, I do not need brain cells. I mean, but this was also coming from the same lady that would always tell me that playing video games killed my brain cells as well. So I guess just everything I did when I was younger just killed my brain cells. So I really wanted to like prank my mom one day and like come back to her, you know, like a couple of years and like, help me, so many of my brain cells have been killed. Lena P asks, what are some of your future milestones you're hoping to make this year? Honestly, there are so many that I really would have a hard time just narrowing it down to a couple. I know that I really do want to keep directing stuff. I had so much fun with the Spooky Man and directing and that stuff. I know I want to make an album at some point this year just because it's been forever since I've done that. Continuing doing stuff on this channel and trying to just broaden my, you know, horizons and going on adventure vlogs and all that stuff. And then probably just streaming is another thing that I really want to get into, just to kind of have a more tight-knit community with you guys. I do have some when it pertains to love and relationships, but seeing as how I'm not in one of those though, I love it. I'm gonna die alone. Meow Mix asks, what do your toes smell like? Asking for a friend. Smells like freedom. Will we ever get our ice cream? Oh my god. Next question. Some otaku says, can you split your hair down the middle? I have done this before and it's a sight that no one wants to see, but you know what? Sure. Hi there. I'm Jerome. I'm here to tell you about TurboTax. It's a great thing. All right, never again. How many people just unsubscribed? Great. Pink Buffball 96 asks, what do you most regret in life and would you change it if you could? There is plenty that I regret. Like I definitely don't, I'm not particularly proud of, you know, me accidentally hurting someone. I don't mean physically, by the way. Like me emotionally hurting someone. I'm not particularly proud of those moments in my life, but would I change them? Probably not. I think that everything that I've done in my life, for better or for worse, has led me to who I am now. and where I am. And to that effect, I am proud of who I am now. And I think that without having gone through those experiences, like maybe I wouldn't have been the same person. So it is kind of a cheesy answer, but I think that is what I'm going to answer it. Brooke Sanford asks, are you going to be adding another fur baby to the family anytime soon? Actually, yes. And for the record, yes, I already know what I'm going to name it. So, you know, we've had Calcifer, we have Megatron, we had Neo from The Matrix was his full name. And now I'm going to have a cat named Prince Nuada, which if you've ever seen Hellboy 2, yes, that's where that's from. It's an amazing movie. I've seen it like 30 fucking times. It's so good. Prince Nuada, such a badass. Get yourself a man who can cut a piece of water in half. That's right. I said a piece of water. Oh, he's like, oh, he's so good. He's just so good. So the answer is yes, though. Kayla asks, would you ever do a video with Shane Dawson? No. Oh, the amount of root beer that guy drinks, I can't stand it. Get out. Is this even a question? Of course I would fucking make a video with Shane Dawson. The only reason we didn't last time is just it was the first time we ever met, so it would feel weird to be like, hey, here's a camera, you know? So I just thinking about it, I now wish that that's how I introduced myself. Hey, here's the camera. Sarah K. Mooney asks, would you ever want to come back to Idaho? No. Brooke asks, what is your least favorite sound in the world? Oh man. Even just thinking about it, it's a weird one, and it's not even like that I dislike it. It's like that when I hear it, I fucking freak the shit out, and I have to cover my ears and like leave the room. And that is styrofoam. I have no idea why. Like the sound of styrofoam rubbing against. Seriously, ask any one of my friends, they will know. They will tell you that if there's ever any styrofoam around me, I will leave the fucking room and I'll tell them to open whatever the styrofoam is enclosing it. I fucking hate it. If any of you guys send me styrofoam, I'm gonna shoot you. Was that a threat? Yes. And as we all know, with my ice cream, Destery keeps his promises. But with that, guys, that is going to do it for the first ever Destery Q&A with all of me actually answering questions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is a different format for me, obviously, than what I'm used to doing, but if you guys liked it, please let me know. It was entirely unscripted, entirely just me answering questions, and I'd love to keep doing this. So guys, if you have any questions for me, make sure to leave them in the comments of this video, my Reddit, my Discord, or on my Twitter at twitter.com/CapndesDes. Also guys, I am doing the thing with these videos that if you'd like to leave a title suggestion for the next Q&A video, leave those in the comments down below as well, and the one that gets the most thumbs up will be the next video's title. That said guys, I am out of here. I'm gonna go actually to a jump park and jump on a trampoline for the next probably 10 minutes because I'm not a child anymore, and anytime I jump on a trampoline, I have no stamina or energy for it, so wish me luck. But yes, thank you so much again for watching another one of these videos. I will see you next time, and fair winds.